Hey guys, so today I'm going to be featuring a new eyeshadow stack that I got from Milk Cosmetics, and it's called the Love Sick Eyeshadow Stack, and I am loving the results of this eyeshadow. So if you guys want to see how I achieve this look, stay tuned. Starting this eyeshadow look off, I'm going to be using my MAC paint pot, and this one is in Painterly. Oh, actually, I'm going to be using an eyeshadow primer, and that's actually by Urban Decay. I've had that thing forever. It's actually a sample size, so I'm going to start with that. Then I'm going to prime my eye with the MAC paint pot in Painterly. Now I know that this eyeshadow look is for Milk Cosmetics, but I have to use my favorite transition, and that's by Too Faced. It's their Chocolate Bar Semi-Sweet Palette, and the color is called Peanut Butter, and I just love that as my transition. So I think for every eyeshadow look I've done over the last 2 months, I've used this color, so I had to include it in this look. But we're going to go to the melt soon. But anyway, I'm going to be using Peanut Butter as my transition, using a big, large, fluffy brush that I got from Morphe Cosmetics. Now, just to darken up the outer crease, I'm going to use that same palette, and I'm going to use the color Truffle, and it's just to give the transition color a little more depth. I'm not trying to add too much color, but it is going to darken up my outer crease just a little bit. I'm going to be using that with a blending brush as well. Here is the star of the show. This is my Love Sick Milk Cosmetics eyeshadow stack, and each stack in that little container I showed you is actually 4 colors in a mirror. The first color I'm going to be using is called Love Sick, and it is the red that you see right underneath my transition color, and I love this color. That's the only color that I don't have anything in my collection that is similar, and I have a lot of stuff. So I really honestly bought the eyeshadow stack for this one particular color, but when I did use all of them, I did fall in love with all 4, but I had to have this color in my collection. So I'm just going to be using this with a smaller blending brush, and I'm going to apply that in my crease. And then the next color I'm going to use is called Promiscuous, and it is a shimmery purple color. I would say a little on the violet side, but I do like this color as well. So I'm going to apply that on my lid with a regular eyeshadow brush. So the next color I'm going to be using is called Fixated, and as you can see, the kids already got to the eyeshadow. I'm going to be using this in the place of a eyeliner. I didn't want the look to be too dark, so I'm just going to use this to give the look a little more smokiness to it and to add a little more depth, but just open the eye up just a little bit. The lashes I'm going to be using are 101 Demis by Ardell, and I'm going to also take a little bit of the Promiscuous and apply that to my lower lash line. Using that same pencil brush, I'm going to apply a little bit of the Love Sick to the waterline as well. Now I'm going to be using the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On eyeliner, and I actually got this as a sample, but I think this is definitely one of those eye pencils that I would invest my money in, because that thing glided on my eye so easy. I didn't cry, and you guys know I always cry when I put on eyeliner. I'm also going to use the Black Ice by MAC, apply my lashes, and then I'm going to move on to the face. Now for foundation, I'm going to be using a foundation I picked up at CVS by Black Opal, and it is their newest foundation. I'm not too sure how I feel about it right now, but I'll give you guys a thorough review. This is actually my first time using it, but I do like the coverage, and it wasn't too heavy on the skin, but I'll give you guys a review later on just to make sure that I kind of like it. I'm also going to be using the Black Opal Concealer Stick, and I've heard really good things about this. I know a lot of people use them as eyeshadow primers, but I'm going to be applying that under my eye to give me a little bit of a highlight. I'm not going to be doing too much highlighting and contour in this video, but I wanted to really try this stick out, so we're going to see how it goes. Also using my beauty blender, I'm going to wet it, of course, and then I'm going to blend in that highlight just a little bit. And then I actually noticed that concealer stick was a little bit thick, so I winded up going back with a brush just to help smooth out some of that concealer. I'm going to use the same brush and apply my Ben Nye setting powder underneath my eyes or anywhere that I applied that concealer stick by Black Opal. Now for my contour, I'm actually going to be using my Blunt by MAC that I've been using forever. And I actually, like at the end of this video, I went online and I ordered the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit because I'm so tired of using Blunt, like I just couldn't do it anymore. So I'm just going to apply that under my cheekbones, the hollows of my cheeks, my jawline, and a little bit on my nose. Now I'm just going to brush off the excess powder, and then we're going to continue with the face. Now, as you ladies know, Ulta just had their 21 Days of Beauty, and I picked up some of these Dermablend translucent powders. I actually got a couple of them. This one, I can't remember the name of the color, but I will say that I do like the powder so far. It kept me matte all day, and I do like the little white puff that it came with. I'm also going to be using my Becca Cosmetics Rose Gold as my highlight, and you guys know I love anything Becca. I love that brand. It's just amazing. So I'm going to use that with a little fan brush and apply that generously all over my face. I like to glow. So the blush I'm going to be using today is by Milani. It's called Rose. I got it from CVS, and I like this color because it adds just a hint of color back into the face, because you know foundation really makes your face flat and it just gives you a smooth canvas, so you got to add a little more color back to your skin. I'm going to be using my Lorac mascara, and I'm going to apply that to my lower lash line, and I'm also going to use this to apply on my eyelashes, and it's going to help blend my natural lashes to my falsies. I'm going to be using my matte lipstick by Dose of Color, and this is Bury Me, and I love this color. I really don't like to use too much like dark colors on my lips because they're already large, and I don't want to bring too much attention to my face, but I really do like this color. I really like when it dries. When you put it on, it kind of gives you that fuchsia looking color, but when it dries, it is a little bit on the pinky red tone, so it's just amazing. So I would suggest, if you guys are looking for a color that's similar to this, Dose of Colors is where it's at. I love their matte lipsticks, and they do not wear off after an hour or two or drinking water, so they're great. Now onto the hair. You guys know I had to fix that because that was not cute. So I'm going to be using my Irresistible Me 8-in-1 Sapphire Curling Wand. I have a coupon code in the description box if you guys want to check that out, but it's amazing. And that is basically it for this makeup tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it. As you can see, I'm smiling from ear to ear, so I do like the end results. All of the info and all the products I'm using is going to be a link in the description box to check that out, as well as promo codes and coupon codes. So don't forget to like and subscribe. Also follow me on Instagram, and I am on Snapchat now, so you guys can check me out. And until next time, see ya.